What is your purpose of business and life?
Yeah, so that's a great question. And it's wonderful to be here as well. Thank you for that awesome intro. So I think the main purpose with business is always trying to find um, like a problem and then creating a solution for that. And then just letting your passion kind of help drive that solution to completion and to greatness. And then personally for me, my purpose is to like always get better, always create something better in my life for myself and those around me, and people that work for me and work with me. I like to bring them up too and help them become kind of greater versions of themselves as well. So always never getting tired, always kind of striving to improve.
No, that's a very strong purpose, I must say, and I think that's a great perspective to look at life in terms of when you grow, how many people you can take with you and how they can grow. That's an amazing way of looking at life, and I think if you have that strong purpose, a lot of great things can be achieved. Excellent, Christina. Uh, what was your learning, or what are some of those one or two key things that you have learned over these years, probably, which typically what we call it as challenges, maybe that you have overcome, maybe because in our life we learn a lot of different things. But what are those key two learnings that you would like to share that has really helped you in your own growth as well as the brand growth?
Yeah, I think the two biggest things is like when you're creating a product or you're creating a brand, there's always like a piece of yourself that you think like, oh, I would like this or I would want this in a product. And I think sometimes when you're designing for a certain market, you need to kind of ask yourself, like, am I that main demographic in my market? Am
Mm-hmm.
I that buyer that would be buying this? And if the answer is no, I think sometimes the biggest challenge you have is to try to kind of like take yourself out of the equation and
Mm-hmm.
think most about who you're going to be designing this for, who you're going to be selling this product to,
Mm-hmm.
and how you're going to receive it. And so I think the biggest and the best thing anybody can do that if they're trying to do a technology product or trying to do a like a consumer product where it's like clothing or food or anything, um, kind of think like get feedback of as many people as you can that would
Mm-hmm.
be like a buyer, and understand how they what they like about the product, what they don't like about the product. Understand like how the brand that you've created thus far, like how it makes them feel, what they think when they see it, and then kind of just make sure that that's always aligning to your mission,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of always kind of tweaking all of that as you go along so that you can kind of keep your existing customers happy, but kind of garner more customers as you grow and kind of go forward. So always keeping the consumer's wants and needs at the forefront and not your own, I think is the biggest challenge and also opportunity that somebody can have when they're in business or creating a business.
Wow, that's a very excellent answer, I must say. Because so what you suggested is, product market fit is like how you understand the consumers and what they are looking for, and then kind of aligning your product with their
Right.
needs. Wow, excellent. I think this is a great insight for any budding entrepreneur out there who would like to launch a business, want to develop a technology product. And I think, as Christina mentioned, is keeping yourself in the customer's shoes and then making sure that what the customer wants, that's what you should build. Excellent.